see if we can get reconnected here, because sometimes we get unconnected here because T-Mobile service is just not the best there is. If you can hear me, let me know. If you can't, put down in the comments that you know. If you can hear me, put in the comments know that you got some Lanvin's curb joints. Let me know that you're into this fashion thing that I'm into. We're going to rock this out until we get tired of doing fashion like we do with anything else. Fragrances, you know how I do. Guitars, basses. You know, I don't know what the next thing going to be. You know what I mean? So, but I'm just all over the place because that's what life is about. Doing everything you can do as long as you're doing it to the best of your ability, doing it righteously as much as you can do, and also doing it unselfishly. And that's why I do my thing when I'm on these videos. How long has it been? It's been a long time, right? All right, cool. So now we're at Tamarindo. And right now, you know, it's been raining off and on. Like, first it wasn't raining, then it started raining. Then on my way over here, it rained, and then it stopped raining in between getting here. Then we got here, it started raining again. Now it's not raining. It's just off and on rain thing here in Philly, but well, no one gonna stop me from doing the Lanvins. So thanks to my man Chris at Saks. I just happen to go out the door, as I say to you guys, a lot of times when I'm shopping in Saks, I usually deal with certain people, but it's just like, see, people don't understand. Even people who are there. A young lady I usually deal with there, she was like, well, next time, you know, we do those too. No, I spread myself around where I go. I like to let everybody get involved in my purchasing choices, because some people know things more than they know others. Thank you, sir. Some people know things better than others. So when it comes to sneaks, he knows sneaks. That's what he do is sneaks. So I'm down with him with sneaks. And then if I'm doing fashion, I might be doing with Elizabeth or Brian. You know, if I'm doing fragrances, then I might be dealing with Miss Z or somebody over on that side. So, you know, I take myself around. And then if I want somebody just to look at what I got on for the day, then I go to Felifa or Paulette. And, you know, she'd be like, yo, even Paulette showed me some, Paulette sold me some shoes as well. So, you know, I don't just stick to one person, but for the most part, my thousands and thousands of dollars over the last couple of years is only with the kind of one person. But, you know, I spread myself around. So she had mentioned that, and I'm like, well, you know, I can't just stick with one person. I'm not going to stick with two people. I'm going to stick with everybody around there. I'm there to be friends with everybody in that situation. It's just where I've been. And the same thing when I got into guns. Same thing with the guns. I didn't just go to one store and just buy all my guns from one store. I was all over the place. Remember, I was into guns too, right? I was into them firearms. I got rid of a lot of those. Another thing I jumped into, right? I had like 14 guns. Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 out of 14. Sold 7 of them. Lost a whole bunch of money. That's what I do. Guitars. Remember, I used to do guitars too. Had a zillion guitars and basses, mostly basses, right? I was into basses because they always look so much sexier to me than guitars, right? And I would just buy a whole bunch of guitars. What's going on, South Carolina, Lamont? What's going on, bro? How you be, my friend? Thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you. Hopefully you can hear me well, because the phone is like down on the table. So I'm gonna try to put a little more angle on it so you can hear me. But I try to tell people, man, you know, I'm into everything, and when I get in everything, I like to make friends with everybody who I might be, you know, dealing with. And again, if I'm whether I'm in a store somewhere, even the different stores I go to, like I might go to Bloomingdale's. There's 2 people I deal with in Bloomingdale's. There's 2, 3. And if one's not there, then I go to the other one. That one not there, I go to the other one. If all of them not there, now I just might not even buy anything for the day. But for the most part, I spread myself around. I like to be friends with everybody. I just want to be dealing with one person, because if that person's not around, not trying to get something, then you know, the other person would be like, oh, yeah, I got you. So that's how I roll, you know. So like I said, I'm only bringing it up because my favorite salesperson at Saks, she was like, well, next time, no. I'm all over the place. Where's another place I went to? Not when I started buying guns, when I was going all over the place buying guns. Guitars, same thing. I was going everywhere about guitars. And when I was selling them, I was doing the same thing, going everywhere and selling them too. But that's just where I am. I've always been like that. You know, I'm down with everybody. Like, I need everybody to be down with me. If I just relied on one person to buy an album or a CD from me, I wouldn't be doing nothing. What's going on? C Money? Holla at your boy. RaJuR, cool. C Money in the house. And yeah, so that's what I do. So aside from that, so the fashion for the day is we got this, you know what that is. Is this a new era? No, it's a 47. I think it was the first 47 I ever bought. I didn't know anything about 47 hats. So I bought this 47, and I got my Kenzos, because, you know, I went olive today because I knew I was getting the olive sneaks. So I got the Kenzo shades on with the Kenzo cut. in silver because we're doing all silver today. Most of y'all, this silver is from Edelman's, and this silver is actually, I think, from Macy's. So Macy's silver, all real silver. There's no stainless steel here. And this silver is from my man up in Wayne. Again, I'm all over the place. I just don't buy from one person. The allegiance, I can't be just one person allegiance guy. I want to go everywhere. I want everybody to have a chance. Whether I'm buying silver, gold, I deal with everybody. I deal with everybody. If I got to deal with one person, I deal with one person. But for the most part, I spread my allegiance around because I need more than one person to handle my business. And that's what I do. So now, yeah, got the Kenzos on. I grabbed these joints. I think I got these from Saks off Fifth. I got the Kenzo. I got this from the hat shop in Willow Grove. Oh, so we got the Kenzos on. And again, got these two. I think I got these. No, I got these two chains. I got these two chains from Macy's. And I got this from my man Silver Shop up in Frank, Wayne Coins and Currency. So again, bada bing. What else? Yeah, man, whatever. That's right. Go to the people you know are going to do it. And if that person ain't there, though, because say, for instance, you go somewhere, I'm sorry, bro. You go somewhere and your man ain't there for the day, but you need that scissor of the day. You know what I mean? You need that detail of the day. If he ain't there, then and you know you got to have it today, then instead of you just doing one person, you got this other brother that can do the same thing, or this other female, whatever it is. All right, cool. Homeboy not there, but homeboy can do it. Or homegirl not there, homegirl can do it. You can keep it, and you can still keep it pushing. That's what I do. All right. Now, Helmet Lang, grab this. I think I grabbed my Helmet Lang. Either I got it from Saks or Bloomies at Willow Grove. I got the Helmet Lang ribbed hoodie top with the zippy zip. Holla at your boy. All right, and we got my first Supreme piece. I never had any Supreme before, so this young man was selling Supreme. He moving out the area, and he's selling a lot of his Supreme. I was gonna get the Supreme bag, but that would have messed with Supreme cash. I had to put down on these freaking Supreme Lanvins, so we ain't mess with that. But I did get the shirt. He gave me a good price. This shirt probably worth $50, $60. I got it for like $10. You know what I mean? Supreme. He got a whole bunch of Supreme, and my belt is a Christian Louboutin belt, black Christian Louboutin belt on. And my pants gonna be some Bosses. Socks gonna be Happy Feets. And then the sneakers are going to be the Lanvins. Again, when I first saw these, this is something about them I just really like. I'm like, man, these Lanvins are nice because they're comfy and they're bulky. And I like bulky stuff. I like bulky. And because it makes my feet feel better. I don't know if I can flip this around. Yeah, I can. So what's cool about these being so bulky, first of all, you get this nice big padded tongue. I mean, this tongue is padded like a mug, right? These big super laces. There's also a white lace run underneath here if you want to use the white lace. I'm probably going to take the white laces out because I always got on top of them so you don't see them. Bulky laces. But these bad boy feels good. But what really caught me about these, and like I said, I was walking out the door yesterday. I was about to leave for the day. These clear soles. Jelly soles. Only other jelly soles I have, I got a pair of mallets that have the blue jelly sole. There might be another joint I got jelly sole. I like the way that you can see the sneak running through the sole. Man, I had to have it. I'm like, yo, let me get these joints, man. Scratch up some of that money I've been, holding on to since I've been doing these shows and stuff. And I got my acting loot, so it's cool. Ralph Lauren has some nice sneaks too, bro. Oh yeah, no doubt. But I really don't do it Ralph when it comes to shoes. Ralph, I do mostly jeans with Ralph. I do like mainly polo stuff with Ralph. I don't do sneakers with Ralph. I mean, because I think my style is a little bit more eclectic. His shoes are a little bit more laid back, they conservative. I mean, yeah, I'm a 62-year-old guy. I got plenty of like shoes. Like I got my favorite shoes are the Magnani's. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got about 6, 7 pair of Magnani's. From the boots to the double monk strap to the single monk strap to the calf. Magnani is my shoe because I'm flat-footed and they fit my foot well because I have flat feet. But other than that, I don't have any. I got some Ralph Lauren hiking boots. I got a pair of Ralph Lauren hiking boots. I do have those. The brown joint with the red laces. I got some of them. They're lucky that I sold them because I was thinking about selling them. But when I was working, I used to wear Timbs every day, pretty much. I had Tim's, and then I started getting into boots. I started buying more boots. I bought their Marys, which is crazy to wear $1,400 boots to work, but I ain't really do that much work anyway. Even though they did get a couple marks on them from the freaking grease in the tracks. And I got the Montclair. I got the Montclair boots. You know, so that's the thing. You starting to deal with Kohan. Yeah, another one. I don't really do Kohan. I got one pair of Kohan. I think I sold them. And I'm not saying they're not a good brand. I mean, they're a really good conservative brand. But at this part of my life, I don't want to be conservative, bro. I want to stand out, man. I'm just a standout guy. And I think that comes along with, doing the acting and stuff and doing the music, you know what I mean? Because I don't have to dress like this to talk to rappers. Like, oh, you come to my studio. Yeah, all right, rappers. Let me buy a whole bunch of stuff that look cool with the rappers. I don't look just a regular old head wearing Kohans or whatever. I got that. But there's a place for Kohans, there's a place for Ralph Lauren. And you got to be comfortable in your own skin. And I've always been outside the pocket. When it came to clothes, I never wanted to look like anybody else. So, Kohans and Ralph Lauren. I had a pair of Kohans too, with the air sole. I had the air sole Kohans, but I sold them because I really, outside of shoes, man, my sneaker collection is pretty outrageous. A little bit of everything, and not just necessarily name brand, but more or less styles. Got a lot of styles within my sneaker brand. I'll probably throw up a pic tonight and let you check them out. I'm from the South, so we're I call it no sock shoes. Yeah, they can do that too. Yeah, but you can wear any shoes with no socks though. But I see what you're saying. They would be comfortable. Cause they especially the Kohans I had with the air soles. I think they had the Nike air soles in them. It's pretty comfy. But I hear you, right. No socks. But you can wear some Manyanis with no socks. I mean, it's my shoe. I mean, you can wear what you want with no socks. Just take off your socks and put them on and see what happens. But I got you. But like I said, for me, I just like something to stick out. Only because I'm in this business that I try to stick out. And it's just the way the business is. It's just the way it is. I mean, if I was just laid back, chilling, and I ain't just saying doing nothing. I mean, you do a lot, I'm sure. But I am the only black guy that has no styles. So I wear tracksuit. You do not. Stop playing. Yeah, you ain't wearing that. And if you were, I mean, look, the thing about it is tracksuits are coming out. Bro, there's some tracksuits that are out right now made by Miriam or stuff. Tracksuits are like $1,200. And that's for the track top. That's not even for the pants. That's not even for the whole thing. $1,200 for a Givenchy top. $1,200. Ain't nothing wrong with wearing a tracksuit. You know what I mean? And it don't have to be $1,200. It don't have to be 24-hour tracksuit either. It doesn't. But I think that what it has to do is fit on you, reflect your style, right? Like this stuff I'm wearing reflects my style. When I changed over and started doing the hoodies and stuff, when I started getting into hoodies, more exclusive hoodies. And the reason I spend kind of money that sometimes I really don't have, to be real with you, I just try to finagle around. I'll sell this, I'll sell a little bit of that. It's because I know this stuff gonna last a long time. No matter I can put it in the cleaners, I can wash it. It's a $300 hoodie. I didn't pay $300 for it though. I wait till the sales. I start hanging out in the high-end stores. I started hanging in Saks, Neiman's. And what really I think got me with Neiman's was Nordstrom actually started me out with the Manyanis. You know what I mean? Because the Manyanis was like, the Manyanis would be like $235, $265, and they'd be blowing them out at $165, something like that. So that's how I started with the Manyanis. I wasn't even wearing sneaks. Like, man, I wasn't even wearing dress shoes in 2013. Maybe 14, 15, I started getting into dress shoes. But I still wasn't wearing Manyanis. I was getting joints at the thrift store. Or I'll go to consignment shops and buy my shoes at that particular point. But I think where the magic kind of comes in, when you invest a lot, you get a lot more in return. And I say it to everybody, not just you don't buy high-end stuff because it's like, oh, it's high-end, so I can say I got it. The reality of it is, it's still going to be equilibrium, going to be the same, right? Listen to me. If I bought a Givenchy, there's a Givenchy hoodie there right now. I'm not paying $1,200 for the hoodie, but the hoodie right now is on sale for $400, right? Now, it was $12, right? So I go buy the Givenchy hoodie for $4, right? Now, no matter what season it is, because they got like they call SS24. It's the style for that season. I ain't know that. I'm just learning about that. I'm not worried about runway walking and runway shoes and stuff like that. And so it was like the seats I got for season 23, so these last years. And when you're ready to sell it though, because people buy clothes, whether you buy them privately. I learned about these people that sell private clothes on Vestiaire, wherever. You can go online, the Real. There's a lot of people, places you can sell high-end clothes and get your money back. And that's the difference. When you can get your money back, you spend some money on something, get your money back because you spent that much money, you're gonna get that so much money back. And
beans, veggies, onions, peppers, mushrooms,
y'all just don't know. It's about to go down. And we had a margarita. Thank you, sir. That's my main man. If you ever come in, that's Jacob. He's my man. Absolutely. You take care. No doubt about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Indeed. Nah. I'm be the YouTube people. Yeah. I'm good. You still turn on if you want. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, we can ready to get down. I'm gonna say some grace on that. But yeah, this food is so good. This is all fresh food. They don't play. His pop is a proprietor. That's his son, and he was telling me that, say for this salmon right here. This salmon, they keep no more than 2 to 3 days. If this salmon is here, this salmon is no more than 2 to 3 days old in a freezer. They don't play that. They'll be like, no, get rid of it. They take the loss and get rid of it instead of serving this to somebody. They don't do that, bro. So yeah, definitely come to Tamarindo's. It's in Flower Town, Bethlehem Pike. Check it out. If you're ever in Philly and you see this food right here, like, yo, show me where that is. I got you. I might even go out with you and get a little grub, all right? Let me see what Captain Red Claw said. I wear a nice leather jacket. Sometimes I guess I got some style. $300 for a leather jacket. Yeah. I feel you, man. You know, I went to my most expensive leather jackets came from consignment shops, and I found out that I just made so much money on the get back. Like, in fact, here's a perfect example. Actually, I did a package deal with him at the time. But just say I got a Bottega Veneta. It was a jacket. You probably see a video of me trying to sell it. It was like a motorcycle jacket. It's like a crew neck jacket, like this, but it had button, whatever, snap. And it was, tight fitted, but it was nice fitted joint. And if I ain't have all this stomach, which I ain't got a lot, but I got too much for that, I had to sell it. I paid $225 for that jacket, right? I just got rid of it a month ago. How much I pay for it? How much I get for it? $225. Got my money back. So getting in the high-end stuff is not bad because people trade out their stuff all the time. I bought it for people. Some of our folks are black people. They be buying their kids all this expensive stuff for graduation whatsoever. And then as soon as graduation over, they don't even want it anymore. They just bought it for graduation. And they put only wore one time for graduation. You see what I'm saying? I mean, that can be everybody. I'm just saying my demographic. So, wearing somebody else's stuff is not even a problem. I mean, you kind of wear somebody else every day because you never know who's going to try it on the stuff that you buy. Not unless you be spoken it, right? But, whether it's $300 or whether it's $150, when I purchase stuff that's high ticket, I want to make sure I get my money back on it. And this is the same thing I do when I was buying guitars and basses. If I bought a Music Man bass, every Music Man bass somewhere around $1,500 to $2,000, right? I would get it for $11,000, knowing that good and well when it's time for me to sell that bass again, I'm gonna get $11,000, no less than $9,000 for a Music Man bass. And really less than $9,000, I mean, I'm desperate. I'm just trying to get rid of it. So when you buy your clothes, when you invest in anything, even coins, gold and silver, you try to buy the dips, right? You buy silver when it's cheap, so that when we use time for you to cash in, you get some money back. With clothes, it's the same thing. With anything that you have that's of a value, guns gonna be hard because unless you buy a gun that's gonna be all of a sudden become really famous, then it's different. Like I bought a brand new freaking gun. I think I shot it one time. It was a Canic something. I couldn't wait to get it because the first thing, I'm always gotta be the first one to get something, right? Just like fragrances. First one and got it. And man, I ain't even shot that thing 3-4 times, sold it and lost $200. That's a lot of money to be losing on guns. So I realized guns is not the way to do that unless you get some good collector guns. And there's a couple of guns I bought nice. They ain't making me anymore, like a P320 Sig Sauer. That was the was made in Germany, stuff like that. So any money you're going to invest, this is hard-earned money. Sometimes I spend more than I don't even have. But what I always think about is, well, if I got to sell it, I got to sell it. And if I got to take the hit on the sell to pay a bill, something come up or blah, 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 then I got to sell it. You got to do what you got to do. So, and we do that anyway. We buy and sell anyway. I mean, much stuff you probably have in your closet. So I know women got some closet they ain't even worn yet. I got a pair of shoes. I got a pair of Magnanis. I haven't even put them on I put them on my feet to try them on. Other than that, they sitting in the closet. I haven't worn them yet because I don't want to scratch them up. Somebody might buy them. I paid like $1.70 for them. I expect to get $1.70 back. No less than $1.25 for them. $50 to keep them in my closet. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like you become a store of the very things that you buy, because you are a store. Because what you buy is yours. Now you can sell it like the store does, right? So you make sure you don't take as much loss as you do when you put in the game. You're only going to get back as much as you invest. If you buy a $1,000 Mary sweater, but then that sweater later on in the year go down to $300, then they're going to know that sweater went down to $300. You're going to take a $1,000 sweater, take it somewhere and try to sell it, unless you sell it by yourself. If you take it to a clothes place where you buy clothes, they're going to give you maybe $125, $200. You're going to pay the grand for it. So you wait till it go down in price. You stay at Saks, you stay on these websites, you go to Farfetch, whatever, and buy that same expensive stuff that I might not want. I might not even want this anymore. Sell to them that you can buy it. Who cares who had it? Let's see them do some rotten stuff. You see what I'm saying? All right, I gotta get ready to eat. This food is too good. I don't want. I gotta say my prayers. Hey man, nice talking to y'all. Have a good day. And again, I got a 35 never fired. The thing is just in the casing. Then you go and that's okay. But say for instance, you gotta sell it. You probably can get some good money on it, but really at that point, it really don't care. They don't care whether you shot or not. They want when you buying guns, it's definitely how long it's gonna sit on the shelf. You might get a gun, you're like, oh man, okay, that's a nice gun. Okay, you paid $1,500 for it, but we're only gonna give you $3. Why? Because we don't know how long it's gonna sit on the shelf. It's like going to a pawn shop. And most of these people work on pawn shop rules when you buy and sell, right? It's like pawn shop rules. You get 60% of the last price that you saw it being sold for on eBay or wherever else. So they investigate these sites, they see who got that, they'll put in this hoodie. All right, now I gotta go. They put in Helmut Lang Ribs hoodie. Bam. So I want to sell this. Okay, I know I paid $1.65 for it probably, and that's the low price. How you doing, sir? Excellent. And that's a low price. So then I go, no, we're gonna give you 65. Well, I got a choice. Either I'm gonna keep it or I'm gonna take the 65. The best because I waited. Now, if I had bought it for the 275 that it actually was, 275, I'm taking a big hit. Just take your time, wait, know what you want to buy, and invest in that, and buy secondhand or just wait for a sale. And you're good to go. All right. I subscribe. You eat good looking food, dog. Hey man, look, it's the only body I have, bro. Only body I have. I became a vegan, and again, y'all saw. I ain't gonna front. I'm a vegan, but sometimes I gotta get the protein, and I'm gonna take me a little piece of salmon. But I only like my salmon from here. I don't like my salmon from any place else. I know these salmon is fresh. They don't keep it no more than 2-3 days. It's gonna be good when it comes out here. The chef is amazing, and this is what I'm about to eat. So treat your body well, because you only get one. That's all I got to say. All right. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Thank y'all for coming through, checking me out. I might post up some other snippets, but I think that's about it for the Levines. All right. Talk to y'all later. 100. Time to eat. Go get you something to eat. Good eating.